the following presentation of the NBA.
The home of the Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Boston Celtics. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thanks very much. Well, Quinn Snyder is the coach here in Utah, and he said, as a coaching staff, we show the players we have confidence in them. And then we're unbelievably demanding. But it has to be mixed with patience. And that, over time, pays off. Kevin?
Teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, D.A. Thanks. Well, compared to the rest of the league, C-Web, both these teams play at a very deliberate pace. Not up and down, but they're thoughtful in the way they attack.
Yeah, and we usually see this style of play more on the East Coast. And there's nothing wrong with taking time to run through the offense and make sure that you see every option. If you keep the ball movement, it can wear a team down on defense. Very rarely do you see a team play defense for the full 24 seconds of a shot clock.
Good perspective.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Joe Ingles. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Conley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. There's Walker with the 3. Good on the triple. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, that's nice shooting from there. That looked pure coming out of Walker's hands.
Gobert, the screen. Conley with it. He's picked up by Walker. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Oh, the mid-range game of Conley. Terrific at being assertive and on the attack from there.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's a good screen. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley's shot is off. Tatum against Ingles. Pass to Walker. Back to Brown. That's tipped. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley leading the charge. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And great effort on the boards. And what a mean
that
was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. Gobert, the screen. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Brown from deep three-point range. And it's Mitchell missing.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie. He has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks to Mitchell. And taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Got that one up quick. Walker's got 5 now.
When Walker gets out in transition, good luck. Running so quickly down the floor for these high percentage chances.
Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Conley kicks to Ingles. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. See, we have a great defensive team last season. What's surprising is that the Celtics didn't create that many turnovers, though.
Yeah, 23rd in the league in steals. They don't gamble a lot, but they are active and they're relentless. And they have a coach who makes great in-game adjustments.
Jazz trail by 5. Gobert with a screen on Walker. Conley into the lane. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Talk about a coach who gets the most out of his guys and what he has to work with. I mean, none other than Brad Stevens. I mean, he's done it for years. First in college, now on the greatest level.
Now here's Hayward. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beyond the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And talking about Stevens, many people were shocked when he received 0 votes from his peers for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, I think people just got used to his style. And it's not just the great scheme that he has. He does a fantastic, subtle job of motivating players and keeping everyone focused.
And so it's Boston with it, following the three-pointer by Utah. Outside Tatum. Hayward a screen on Gobert. Inside, poked away, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And every season, I mean, Hayward plays with so much confidence these days.
One of those guys who seems to improve his game every season. Hayward showing us great consistency from range.
Now look at this. When he first came into the league, he was more of a slasher, a mid-range shooter. But through sheer repetition, hard work, getting it in the gym, and some adjustments to his shooting motion, the outside shot has become one of his greatest weapons.
That free throw, no good. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury.
Now here's Conley. There's the pick. Gobert the screen. Conley off the screen. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Defended by Gobert. Conley against Walker. On the wing, Brown. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
To the left side wing. Hayward kicks to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 6 points.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You'd like to get him the ball inside.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich against Hayward. Outside Bogdanovich. Ingles with the screen for Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Boston leading by 4. Here's Tatum, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, he's just incredible at understanding the game. Hayward is so good at making the defense pay for leaving guys open.
Walker against Conley. Off the screen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 8.
And you can't lose Conley when he gets a screen. I mean, once you give him any kind of separation, he'll scorch you.
There's the pick. Hayward from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And it's not easy trying to guard Hayward. Amazing at getting space off the pick.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert and taken away by Brown. Goes up and finished off by Brown.
Look to run. Brown can beat you down the floor, then finish the play.
Jazz trail by 9. Walker against Conley. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Walker the pass to Tice. They set the screen. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Well, great leaping ability. Such a advantage in this game of basketball, Chris, when you think about the bigs who can control that kind of part of their game. Who comes to mind for you?
You have to go out there to look at that man, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he dunks, it looks like a Nerf hoop. He just throws it up there. The way that he gets up. How about Drummond, the way that he can get 20 rebounds in just a second. How quick he is at getting that second step and going back up. When I think of athletic big men, I think of Andre Drummond as one of the most athletic big men that I've ever seen in my time playing basketball.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 10 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Conley against Walker. Shoots it. They get it back. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Brown. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, man, what about the ascension of Jaylen Brown? I mean, come on. He's an uber athlete, super smart, strong, long wingspan, and very raw coming into the league.
And the development period for Brown could have been longer, but he was thrust into a leading role.
Oh, come on. He had to play extra minutes. I mean, those injuries. But most importantly, he had to create offense. Ball handling may have been his biggest weakness when he entered the league, but he's already turned that into a strength.
2 shots.
Good free throw good from Brown. And Jaylen Brown was given quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Brown against O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double.
Yeah.
And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for, the 24 hours until the next game, that they let you go.
I love that thought process. That's fun. First one falls for him. O'Neal hits them both. Now Smart, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Passes it to Brown. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Now here's Exum. Edwards defending. O'Neal against Brown. O'Neal kicks to Davis. Davis with a screen on Edwards. A nice shot by Exum.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Outside, Smart. O'Neal against Brown. They set the screen. Smart goes in. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage.
Exum passes to Green. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's already his second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of early foul trouble.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Utah has possession. 9-point game. Davis setting the pick for Exum. Now here's Moutier, guarded closer. And it's Green, missing. Boston leading by 9. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Brown outside. There's the pick. Moutier brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Boston now. Edwards with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's Brown outside. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trail by 9. To the paint. Green kicks to O'Neal. Davis up top. He lobs it up. And Moutier throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Green dishes to Exum. Back to Green, out left to the wing. Moutier passes to Exum, tries a three. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Exum's got 5 now. Back to the action after this word. Mike Conley, one of the best players never to play in an All-Star game, and he says he's tired of the underrated label.
The underrated Mike Conley thing has been out the window for me for a while, and it's gotten a little frustrating because I felt like I've been deserving of it over the years, but it's so hard to crack that spot in the Western Conference, and I'm going to keep working, and hopefully this will be the year.
And as he said, in the West, so many great guards.
And he's been a part of some winning teams, certainly has been in the conversation. He'll just have to be content with that max contract.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Ennis Cantor is out there with Williams, and it's Edwards in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Moutier after Ennis Cantor's basket. Green, the screen. O'Neal against Hayward. Now, here is O'Neal, defended by Hayward. The turnaround Jay, that one wide left. Celtics leading by 6. From about 16, rebound Utah. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green kicks to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Utah. A 3-ball. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Celtics with possession here. There's a screen by Cantor. Brown outside. Here is Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. From downtown, that one's not going to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. O'Neal kicks to Green. Williams with the steal. Brown the pass to Edwards. Davis against Cantor. Brown, good. Brown's got 12.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now here's Exum. He's got 7. Davis kicks to Exum. Back to Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Exum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Celtics leading by 6. There's a screen by Cantor. There's Brown with the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Exum passes to Green. Now here's Exum. Here's the screen. Davis kicks to O'Neal. Puts it up. Another miss by Utah. Austin's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Hayward passes to Edwards. And the pass to Brown. Now Hayward, defended by Moutier. And here is Williams, guarded by O'Neal. Puts it up from 12, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. O'Neal kicks to Davis. Green, the screen. Exum dishes to Green. Outside, Davis out to the wing. Green, the pass to O'Neal. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Ingles kicks to Exum. Back to Ingles. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. Down low. And slam dunk by Smart.
The ability to play above the rim. Smart can definitely throw down.
Jazz trail by 8. See, Webb, if there were ever a player where stats did not tell the whole story, it would be Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I mean, if you look to his line every night, you'd think he was just another role player. But Smart, he's a difference maker. Tough, physical. I mean, he makes winning plays.
O'Neal, great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And that's how you set a screen. Takes the D right out of the equation.
Edwards passes to Hayward. There's a screen by Kanter. And here's Edwards. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Exum. He has 7. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Screen by O'Neal. Mitchell trying to free himself. Ingles can't get it to go.
Well, it might have taken Joe Ingles a few years to adjust to the NBA, but he looks right at home now. Was playing overseas until he made the NBA jump at age 27. The way he's playing now, it was worth the wait.
So it's Utah now after the basket by Boston. Davis, the pass to Exum. Davis kicks to Mitchell. Shoots. And that one comes up a bit short. And for Ingles, he's a player that gives you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's played in a number of leagues and has picked up quite a few tricks along the way. Great passer, can act as that point forward if you need him to, but his shooting from the outside has made him into the strong player that he is. A career 40% shooter from 3.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Utah calls timeout. To the middle, stolen by Walker. They set the pick. Pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Here's Walker. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Gobert. He kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket for Mitchell.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Walker against Conley. Outside Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Conley. He's got 8. Gobert the screen. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Over Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 12. A terrific all-around player. Walker's improvement from range, Chris, has taken his game to another level.
Oh, yeah, he was much better inside the arc when he entered the league. But over his first 4 seasons, he shot around 31% from 3. Then something clicked. Now, he's a factor.
It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Here's Conley, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Offensive rebound, and Tice gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Mitchell. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Jazz trail by 13. Outside Conley. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
1:39 left to play here in the half. Smart against Conley. Shoots from the right block. Goes back up. In deep. Smart drops it in. Smart's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. To the inside. Conley up and in on the layup. He's got 10.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Pass to Tice. There's a good screen. Here's Walker. Defended by Gobert. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 10. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, and how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mitchell. throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Walker. 12 points for him. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
It's stolen by Green. The shot, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Celtics lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat him to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on their heels, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Conley with it, checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bojan Bogdanović, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 4 slot. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. And the pass to Ingles. High post try. Got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is help. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell against Brown. Gobert brings the double team, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And the Celtics with possession here. Walker the pass to Tatum. Here's the screen. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. And that's 17 points for Walker.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Mitchell a screen on Walker. Gobert the screen. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The feed to Gobert. It's blocked. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Count the basket. Tatum's got 9.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar. And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
And taken away by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hayward against Bogdanovich. Hayward can hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell against Brown. Back to Tatum. There's a screen. Shot off the screen. Moves back up. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Gobert the screen. Mitchell against Brown. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Hayward comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Brown wide open. He fired. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight. Jazz trail by 15. Conley kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. To the inside. Conley. And finished off by Conley.
And sometimes when you want something done you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, Kevin, a few more possessions like that, this game will have a much different look.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Jazz. Shot from the top of the key. He can't get that one. Good D by Mitchell. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Conley. Defended by Gobert. Tatum with the screen on Gobert. Walker against Conley. 13 feet away and too long on the shot.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
Ingles kicks to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Second chance effort, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Celtics with possession here. Celtics leading by 8. Walker dishes to Tatum. Back to Walker. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Walker. 17 points in the game. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Walker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep. We talked about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
Here's Walker. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
Off target with what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
C-Webb, what a rookie year it was for Tatum. Never hit a wall. He only got better as time went on.
I remember doing his games in college. I mean, it was the same thing that happened then. Second half of the season was stronger than the first. He has a maturity beyond his years, both mentally and physically.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Back to Walker. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Celtics shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams.
And the speed of Walker, I mean, it's sensational. He can switch gears, and an active player on both ends.
Jazz trail by 9. Conley kicks to Green. Now here's Moutier. D right on him. Green with a screen for Moutier. He tries for three, and the Jazz another three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Celtics leading by 6. Conley against Walker. Pass to Tice. Ready by Bogdanovich. Jazz have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Green. Green, the screen, poked away. Davis with a screen on Smart. Pulls it up. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And no doubt that Marcus Smart is one of the better defenders at his position. Quick feet are complemented by that strong frame, and he just digs in and against would-be scorers and just never lets them get comfortable.
Outside, Davis. Moutier kicks to Davis. Here's Bogdanovich, and the Jazz another three.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
And Greg was smart. When he's off the floor or injured, you notice just how it changes the team's defense.
Yeah, I mean, the defense overall just seems to have less bite, less edge, less toughness without Smart. And the way he plays, you feel like he is looking to make a play on defense rather than just trying to slow his man down. Great at taking charges and forcing turnovers. He is truly the catalyst of their defense.
And here's Bogdanovich after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Green with a screen for Bogdanovich. Davis with a screen on Tatum. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, that goes in. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Tatum passes to Tice. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Conley. Now Bogdanovich. From deep. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 7. Over Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Utah, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The Celtics making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
One shot.
The free throw good from Moutier.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Exum, guarded by Tatum. Exum kicks to Moutier. Passes it to Davis. Green, the screen. Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely, and he converts the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Smart. Fades. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 6. We come back right after this. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Right now, right here. Stop, score, stop. One time. Stop, score, stop.
Well, he's clearly keeping it simple there with that message.
I mean, great communicating with his guys, especially when things get tight.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Smart is out there with Edwards. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Tatum. And it's Tice in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. There's a screen by Kanter. Edwards, that's good.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter, and you got to come check him.
Here's Moutier following the three-pointer by Boston. Stolen by Smart. High arcing shot. Green with the rebound. Jazz trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. Green the screen. Now here's Exum. Edwards defending. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded to the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. Here is Edwards, defended by Moutier. Edwards passes to Tice. Edwards with the screen. There's the pick. Smart goes in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Exum. And so, Smart nails both of them. Here's Moutier. Jazz trail by 8. From 10 feet out, no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Put that bucket in no time at all. 18 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Gobert with a screen for Ingles. Gobert with a screen on Smart. The drive by Mitchell. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Celtics leading by 11. Brown against Ingles. And the pass to Tice. They get a hand on it. Here's the break. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Smart misses. Jazz trail by 9.
Two shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Smart. And Mitchell drops them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Celtics leading by 7. There's the screen. Outside Williams. Hayward with a screen for Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Utah's on defense. They trail by 7. Green against Edwards. Here's Williams. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Moutier. Gobert, the screen. Green, the pass to Moutier. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Moutier's got 11 in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Hayward on the wing. Edwards a screen on Ingles. And here's Brown outside. Utah with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell wide open. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Kemba Walker's checked in for Edwards. Here's Walker. Celtics leading by 6. Down low. Got a piece of it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 28.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
Moutier dishes to Gobert. Green kicks to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Shoots off the screen. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket for Mitchell.
All about the pick there. I mean, let him shed his man and square up for the jumper.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
All right, thank you, David. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Moutier. Gobert with a screen for Moutier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Moutier. Boston leading by 7. Walker the pass to Williams. Hayward on the wing, guarded by Green. Picked by Williams. Outside, Walker. Got a hand on it. And here is Mitchell. Dishes it to Moutier. He kicks it to Gobert. Gobert the screen. Mitchell passes to Green. Mitchell against Brown. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And the first one at the line is good. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. And Brown drops them both. Jazz trail by 9. Now Conley. They set the pick. From downtown. He doesn't hit that one. Boston leading by 9. Pass to Brown. Outside Williams. Conley against Walker. There's the dish to Brown. Over Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And stolen by Williams. Hayward on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Walker with the three. Jazz trail by 9. Inside. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Mitchell.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
To the middle. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Brown. 33 points for Kemba Walker.
And this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Green kicks to Conley. Gobert the screen. Green with a screen for Ingles. He took good advantage of that screen.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
The screen from Brown. Feeds it to Walker. Stolen by Michael Conley. Ingles against Williams. Pass to Conley. Gobert the screen. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Green inside. Defended by Hayward. They get it again. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Walker dishes to Hayward. Back to Walker. Williams a screen. And it's Walker penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Walker's got 9 points in the quarter. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. Outside Green. Gobert with a screen on Hayward. Mitchell against Brown. Here's Gobert. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston leading by 7. Outside Walker. Outside Williams. Passes to Walker. For the 3. Rebound Utah. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Mitchell outside. Kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Walker. Shoots over Walker. And that one hits back iron. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Hayward passes to Brown. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Outside, Walker. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Walker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
With this shot area quickness, Walker can usually carve out space from mid-range.
And Smart over to help. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And so it's Boston with it. There's a good screen. Conley against Walker. The pass to Smart. That's tipped. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Mitchell. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mitchell against Smart. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Now, here's Walker. Outside Tatum. He kicks it to Smart. Tatum dishes to Walker. Lets it go from the wing. Good D by Mitchell. From past the arc. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are going to come.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Smart against Mitchell. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes!
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Exum kicks to Gobert. Pass to Moutier. Puts up a 3. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for